We learn a lot from our customers, and Tom has done a lot of observing of his unit. Neither his stove nor his installation are typical because he has a short flue that ends just above the register plate, which his 1950s Rayburn is designed for. That significantly reduces the flue pressure, but he's got a workaround and a lot of interesting observations about how the system works. We've come to see Thomas's beautiful Rayburn, and we've switched the Recoheat off because otherwise you're not going to hear us from there, because neither of us am I. Thank you very much for inviting us.
You're welcome.
Tell us about it.
I decided I was looking for something. My brother in Ireland recommended that. How he found about it, I don't know. Had a few, not problems with it, issues with it, with the location, as we discussed earlier, the locating of the pump, and when and where to use it, i.e. not using it immediately after lighting the fire, waiting for it to warm up.
That's really interesting. So you said you find it draws better, so basically wait until the coil is hot.
Wait until there is a draw,
a
heat draw up, then turn it on.
Yeah.
If you turn it on, I found if you turn it on too soon, it takes longer for the flue to create a draw.
Yeah.
So therefore things get a bit tricky, lighting and smoking, etc.
That's really good to know, because yours is straight off the back.
Yeah.
It's quite low, and you were saying it's actually.
When I first put it in, I cursed myself because I thought I put it too low. I didn't look at the front and look at where the hole was.
Yeah.
But if you do look in line, you think, oh no, it's in the wrong place. But because of this
lovely curve,
aerodynamics,
it's like
which was not created by you, it was created by Rayburn. It seems to function better. It seems to.
You'll be drawing it straight over.
It's not, instead of this direct nozzle, it sort of dissipates it as well. Not the noise, but the effect.
No, it's lovely. It's a beautiful thing.
I think it moves it better, even though I thought it was a mistake at the beginning. The only other thing I'd like to do is maybe move my unit out further, but that doesn't move my Rayburn out further into the room, but that doesn't help with the flue itself. I'd have to move the flue as well.
Right. And that can affect, if you bring it closer to the wall, it can affect your drawing that. But you've got a register plate and then you've got an open chimney.
It's that stovepipe is only about here. It's only about 1 metre in total. It ends about here. The register plate is roughly here. But for the first time ever, I've sealed it completely.
Right.
Because before it had little gaps in it that dripped down, dropped little bits of dust, etc. But now I've actually completely sealed it and sealed the register plate.
Right.
And I think that helps a lot as well.
With
the draw. If there was many gaps in it, it'd be more of a problem.
Because these are designed for that function. I was reading the instructions.
Well, and send me the instructions.
I will send you the instructions because
I've only had it 20 years. It'd be nice to have these.
If you had them, you'd only start reading them now anyway. But no, it's a beautiful thing. And so what's the effect?
The effect for us is we have our door open because we're not in here all the time. We're in the kitchen, dining area, and we just have that blowing through the house.
Right.
But when we do sit in here and we're using the TV or listening to music, we turn it off, so it's not interfering with our sound in our room.
Because in here it is quite loud. The room is quite resonant, but it is. It sounds louder.
It's also quite uncluttered. There's not there's no muffled. There's no curtains. We like it like this. So we like to have it off when we're sitting in here, but on the minute we're in next door or going out, and also I leave it on overnight.
Right.
With the door open.
Yeah.
So by the time we get up 7, 8 in the morning, it's cool, but it has blown warm air around the house. So it's not just sitting there going up the chimney. We're using it around the house.
Yes, and they're brick walls.
Yes.
So that will make a difference to the way the house insulates overnight.
Yes. And they are all what do you call it? In between the walls, what's it called?
There's cavity.
Cavity insulation, thank you.
Right.
So that's all done as well. But apart from that, we really like it. We like it a lot. And I think it does do more, because everything that comes out of that tube would have just gone out.
Yes. Yes.
Or a percentage of it.
Yeah. So is it warm in the kitchen? Because that's down
From this?
Yes.
Difficult to say. It's a large house, but wife's in there cooking, baking, whatever. So the kitchen's kind of warm anyway.
Yeah.
But there is a noticeable difference when this is on. That door's open around the rest of the house. Especially if we've got everything open, because you can actually feel that there is drier air, rather than, it's not warm, shall we say, but it's drier.
Right. Right.
So there is a difference. Without it, especially at night when it's on overnight,
Right.
you can feel that difference. You get up and go to use the loo, you can feel it.
Oh, fantastic.
Because it's got to go somewhere.
Yeah.
It's been forced from there out.
Yes.
And it's got to go somewhere, and the only way it can go is out there.
Yes. No, and this isn't particularly easy space, because you're coming off at a right angle.
Yeah.
Then that's quite a long corridor, and then you've got the stairs coming off that, have you?
You stare straight up outside that door, so
Yeah.
that's where it's going,
Yeah.
is up,
Right.
which is nice, because that's where we sleep.
Yes. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
It's a lovely job. It's a beautiful stove.
Send me the instructions.
And I'll send you the instructions. Yeah. Thank you very much. Oh, that's great. Thanks, Mark. You're welcome.
My proof that it's functioning. Sorry, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
As we get closer. We're closing out. What's that, a meter?
Yeah.
The other thing to do is to watch where it does it when it's higher, and how much turbulence there actually is, and where the turbulence is.
Yeah.
So it looks as if the blinds are open and the neighbours see me doing this, I think. I close the blinds.
Yeah.